What's up, guys? Welcome back. I'm KK, your host, and you're watching Main Street TV. Every time I do this, I feel very awkward, Shubham. I feel like I'm a news reporter somewhere. Either ways, let's start with the first one. So we have mid. Let's talk about a mid because usually we don't talk about mids and lows in this segment because, like I said, they keep dropping every now and then. I cannot even keep track what's coming, what's not because we have a lot of in-store drops. So if you like a colorway in any mid or low, I've said multiple times before, just go for it. Anyways, so let's start with the first drop. Let's first talk about one Jordan 1 High. That is the only Jordan 1 High expected to come this month. I mean the month of July. It's called the Jordan 1 High Chenille. Basically, it's the red and white Jordan 1 High, which we have previously seen as a pack in the 85 pack that I recently released, where you had the airship colorway and you had this red and white colorway. So yeah, that is coming out individually. It's not really a very limited release. Might just come in stores in India. I'm not very sure because there is going to be a high stock drop. So yeah, they are a great pair. I mean, I love that colorway since the first time I saw them in the 85 pack, and I really wanted it, but that whole pack was extremely limited and very expensive, and I'm not a huge fan of the white, the predominantly white with red colorway on the second shoe that came in the pair. So yeah, this is a definite cop for personals, and for reselling it's a pretty normal colorway. I mean, red and white is just missing the black, but either ways it's going to do great in the market. So yes, it is definitely a cop for resale as well. Now moving on to a couple of Jordan 2s. Now there is this collaboration coming out between Nina Chanel Abney with Air Jordan 2. They are coming out with a high and a low. Now you might not really know who this person is because even I did not know it as much. It's like more of a local to American artist who they have collaborated with. So why we are talking about this sneaker is because they are made really well. They look really premium. It's on the classier side and not on the sporty side. So if you do happen to like them, then yeah, they're going to be great when it comes to materials and all. But do not go for it just because it's a collaboration with a resale point of view, because like I said, it's not like a real big international name that everyone would really want it. The demand won't be as high. So please do not try to buy that for resale. It might be listed on sneakers platform. I don't think so, but I'm not very sure, and definitely it's not going to see a in-store drop here because it's not really relevant to us. But if you do like the look of it and the colors, and I can just tell you it's going to be of great quality, so you can definitely go for it internationally. And yeah, it's a great sneaker for personal use. Alright, so moving on, let's talk. Actually, I was supposed to talk about a mid, and then I suddenly moved on to the highs. I never spoke of the mid. Alright, so there's a Jordan 1 mid that we will specifically talk about. Like I was saying, let's not focus on every mids and lows that come out. This particular one is coming in the alternate Bred colorway. Now every time there's a Chicago or a Bred colorway in a mid or a low, it does extremely well, and eventually the prices shoot up a lot and then it just does not make sense. So which is why I'm talking about this specifically. It's just an alternate color blocking, but it is a Bred toe mid. So if you can get your hands on it initially, maybe at retail or soon after it is dropped in early stages of resale pricing, then you should definitely go for it for personals and also for reselling, because again, since the older Bred toe mid has already risen a lot, this will also follow up slowly and steadily. So yeah, it's a definite cop for both the angles. Now moving on, let's talk about one single Jordan 1 low which caught my eye. I mean, it is again in that fly ease format. We spoke about the fly ease in the last video also, right? But was it this low or was it some other mid? I think
that was a low.
The Biohack low? No, I don't think so. So yeah, Jordan 1 low fly ease again with the whole Velcro thing. I'm still not sure if it's Velcro or what. It's Velcro only, right? So it's coming in the Biohack colorway, exactly the same that we saw in the highs. So I think it's going to look great because I obviously like lows better than the highs. So yeah, it is fantastic. It doesn't matter if it's a laced one or it's one with a zip. It doesn't really matter. The overall silhouette is the same. It looks the same. So yes, it is a definite cop for personals. But since it is not a classic traditional design, it might not do well in the resale market. So keep away from investing in that sneaker. Alright, now next we have the most anticipated sneaker for the month of July, and it has been delayed since a long time. I'm talking about the Travis 1 low in the reverse Mocha colorway. Now most of you guys must be thinking, how the hell do I have this pair already? So if you want to know more about that, you can go check it on my channel. There's a dedicated video on this. I don't want to get into that talking again because I got it somehow, and people still think maybe it's real or it's not, but I don't need to prove it to anyone. If you want to know more, go and see it on my channel. Anyways, talking about these are finally expected to release on 21st of July. Now let's first talk about the stock situation about these because this time around they are coming in full family sizing. Now usually what happens when you have full family sizing, which means I think grade school, women's and men's is how it is considered, or kids, or I don't know, whatever it is. Full family sizing usually means that the stock number is very high. Now understand Travis and Nike doing this because they already have one colorway which was super limited, and the pricing on those have just been going up and up. So it only makes sense to have another colorway which has a wider stock and which can reach to more people who really want them. So yeah, expect these to come out in the highest quantity yet when it comes to Jordan 1 and Travis Scott collaboration. That only means that there are full chances of it being also listed on Nike India sneakers platform, but that does not mean it will be easy to get it. It's just the fact that we might get a fair chance to get them, and obviously we'll usually see a drop on Travis's website, which does not really relate to us because I'm not very sure if it will be shipped from his website to India. In case you get one, that is, which the chances are very low. So either ways, let's talk about some other options what you have when it comes to having a chance at copying these for retail. Now obviously they are not going to come in stores here because we don't really get the collaborations yet. We are not in that stage, in that tier yet. But either ways, there are a couple of options which I know most of you guys must be knowing about, these international raffles and stuff like that, but I'm also sure a lot of you guys have no idea about it and have never really understood that there is a chance for you also sitting in India to get it on retail. So that's something we will talk about today. Let's just talk about a couple of websites that I'll tell you today. Not websites, maybe one or two websites and one app specifically where you have a chance to apply for a raffle, enter a raffle to have a chance to win these at retail. So first one is obviously endclothing.com, which is one of the most common ones that most of the Indians enter the raffles on. So you can just go there a couple of days prior to the release and it'll be listed in the launches section where you can just go enter your details, your Indian address, your credit card. Yes, you need a credit card. Debit card will not work in that case because if you win the raffle, it is straight away charged to your card and the shoes are shipped out. You do not have to go and again do a manual purchase. So that's one option. Apart from this, there's a couple of more websites which I do not have the specific list yet because it's not out yet, but as and when that list comes out we will add it in the description box below. But for now what is expected is it's definitely going to come on the End website. It's going to come on this app called Sneakers and Stuff. They have a website too, but to enter raffles they only use the app, so you can go enter over there also. It is the same thing as far as I know. They do deliver to India if you win the raffle. And the third one is Foot Patrol. They also have an app and a website. You can go and check it out. I leave the link to all of these three things in the description box below, and we will keep adding links over here under this video as and when the more list is out of where the raffle is taking place. So yes, these are all your chances that you have sitting in India as a common man to try for these sneakers, and rest of it depends on your luck, which we all know how it works. And yeah, all the best copying those. So this is something I wanted to talk to you guys about because I've never really spoken about this, just assuming the fact that everyone already knows, but I just thought let's put it through because the guys who don't know about this, it will only help them and give them a better chance. So yeah, that's about the last sneakers from the Jordans what we're expecting in July to drop. Now let's talk about a couple of Yeezys. Actually, let's just talk about Yeezys on the whole, not a couple of Yeezys, because like I said in the beginning of the video, there are no specific Yeezys scheduled to be released in the month of July. Apart from some usual restocks of maybe foam runners or slides, this is also something I'm just predicting, and there's nothing, no word out yet what's coming, what's not, because as you all know, Yeezy Day is approaching, which is on 1st and 2nd of August. It's not a fixed date, it's estimated to be then, since yours is happening then, and also it is more focused towards USA, which is why it's only on Yeezy supply mostly and stuff like that. But either ways, there is a lot of sneakers to be dropped on those 2 days, like the restock of Core Red, the restock of Sesame, the restock of Cinder. I mean, a lot of Yeezy V2s are restocking on that day. But more importantly, we are first time getting a relaunch of one of the Yeezy V1s in the form of Turtle Duff. Now what happens in India in correspondence to that is that we don't really have a easy day per se over here. It's just that couple of these sneakers that are allocated for India, they usually drop around that date, maybe at Super Kicks, Veg Non-Veg and on Adidas. So we don't know what's going to happen. It's more of a surprise. So even if these guys announce it couple days prior or they just do a shock drop, we don't know. The strategy changes every year. So either ways, if any of these things come out, we might see a lot of restocks happening. So to understand that, you can maybe go and see a couple of older videos about these to understand how and what silhouettes of Yeezys are good for reselling or not. But either ways, if the 350 in any of the black colorways comes out and the 350 V1 Turtle Dove or Pirate Black comes out, then it is a definite cop for personals and for reselling. These sneakers are just going to double your money in no time, and Travis Scott can make you really rich for a couple of months if you happen to get one on retail. Also, if you win the raffle on retail internationally, the shoe will come to you with a minor shipping charge. It won't be like more than $30 to $50, and also the duties will be the duties will mostly be included, if not, but when it comes from these websites and not StockX, the custom process is much simpler and you don't really get harassed by the customs people for multiple more informations. And yeah, you will be charged probably around 120% duty overall, but still if the sneaker is just 12,000, maybe with shipping 16,000 and you end up paying 30,000 for it, it is a steal, because the sneaker is definitely going to sell for around 80,000 to 1 lakh initially itself. So yeah, keep that in mind, and that's all I have for you today. Unfortunately, no more information about any more sneakers, but we will see how it goes. Just stay tuned to all the local websites like Veg Non-Veg, Super Cake. Stay tuned to the marketplace Instagram. We will try to update there maybe in another 2 weeks if some more things are launching. And yeah, that's all. If you're watching the video, do not forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, subscribe to Main Street, and follow all the handles on Instagram to stay updated. And I will see you at the end of next month with another version of this video. There are a lot of fire sneakers coming in August, so stay tuned and see you. Peace.